This is your daily briefing, and you are most welcome to it. Antonio Conte is beginning to feel and get an appreciation of the true size of the task at Tottenham Hotspur. It means to work very hard, and if you start to think in this way, it means that you want to become a winner. Otherwise, you continue to stay at your medium level. And he talks about winning mentality as if it's like natural rhythm. It's something you can't buy in the shops. It's impossible to pay because it doesn't cost. No money for winning mentality, because I think you have to take the right people to bring this into the club. It is not easy because you have to work every day and you have to breathe winning mentality every day. And you don't invent this, the winning mentality. It's impossible to invent. Improvement, achieving improvement is not straightforward. We've all worked with people that we wanted to improve, or those that have inspired us to improve ourselves. And what's needed, what the requirement is a genuine willingness to engage and advance, be it yourself or others, but for the greater good. These are the people that go home and they don't feel exhausted. It's the people that spend all day wasting their time and occupying themselves to avoid doing tasks that go home absolutely shattered, because for them the day has been very long. To put it into simple language, create an environment whereby players like Kyle Walker, Danny Rose, Christian Eriksen and Harry Kane don't want to leave, because this is the place to be. This is the place, this is the springboard for your career. And the other thing, which is, you say it out loud and it's like, oh yeah, really? But you don't want to be in an environment where truly second-rate players are offered cosy contracts that keeps them there. Sure, you need backup squad players. I get in the squad. I understand all that. But what you don't need is for the line to be blurred. You want to have your first teamers, and then you want to have the guys that are trying to get in the team, who are in training saying, pick me, I want to be involved. This makes one wonder just how credible the notion is that a player in his mid to late 20s manages to evade meaningful improvement under numerous coaches, but then somehow Conte holds the magic key. Forgive my scepticism, but these road to Damascus tales in football are very few and far between. Now, I spoke to you about Nuno having a pocket full of fairy dust, and I think the idea of him being able to achieve this, to wave a magic wand, whatever you want to call it, was implausible because he was such a doer character. With Antonio, the guy's a live wire. So there's I'm feeling more enthusiastic about things. Like I said to you, I was very open with you the other day. That's the first game that I've watched every single minute of. It was twists and turns. I enjoyed it. Wasn't great football, but it was a relief from the monotonous drudgery that we'd been, had wrapped round us. So here's my plausible 11 to face the Toffees. As you can see, it looks an awful lot like the team that I thought that would play Vitesse. And just straightforwardly, I'm curious to see what happens on the situation with players like Dele Alli and Steven Bergwijn. I don't see them being featured, and I see stuff being replayed that we saw under Nuno and that we saw under Mourinho. So Reggie and Emerson, Dyer, Romero, Tanganga. I would imagine that Sanchez would be given the time to rest his weary head. I don't know. Maybe he's going to stand up and he'll be okay. Romero's card was obviously in the European competition, so that won't affect him playing in this. Lo Celso, Højbjerg, Dombele, Kane and Son. I'll be interested to see fan reaction on Højbjerg after this. I think Winks could probably do with a rest. I could be doing him a terrible disservice. Tottenham, the last update that we had on Sessegnon was October the 29th, which was let's assess him. He didn't train, he has something there, but let's wait and see. It's not very positive for him. That was from Nuno, which is from the physios. I said to you before, I anticipate lots of aching limbs after the Vitesse game. It was 96 hard minutes. And so we could get a curveball in there, but I think that's a plausible 11. Everton will be without Mina, Doucouré, Gomez and Calvert-Lewin for the game on Sunday. And just to leave you as a postscript, I think it's time that I don't like the word ban, but can we start actively discouraging these can I have your shirt things with people holding up these lamentable little bits of cardboard. And we had the kid that ran onto the pitch at the Vitesse game, and he'd actually managed to traumatise himself with the whole thing. The club has lots of ways you can buy match-worn shirts. And, I'm not going to go down the old elfin safety, but let's just keep it about the football. Not interested in anything else. Okay, so I'll be with you tomorrow. Got a couple of messages in saying, are you going to do a watch along? No, never. Probably never. You don't know. You don't need to have some guy with beer in him swearing at you. There are other places that offer that. So anyway, that's it. Good luck, and don't forget, keep it Tottenham.